And now, for the very first time, I'd like to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Glendale.
What is this? I asked for Dusty Rose. Dusty Rose. Does this look like Dusty Rose? No. This is like fuchsia.
Like, oh my God, don't forget why we're here.
Okay guys, we all know that something bad is gonna happen on the day of your wedding. Something bad is gonna happen.
Right.
So the biggest thing is, how are you gonna react to it? What are you gonna do on the wedding day? Are you gonna freak out? Or are you gonna know that things are gonna happen on your wedding day and let's move on?
Well, there's so much you can do to pre-plan, I think, for, the things that may happen, weather. If you choose an outdoor ceremony site, naturally you can probably assume your dress is going to get a little bit of dirt on it. So it shouldn't ruin your day when in fact you do go outside in your dress and it gets a little bit of dirt on it. It's not the end of the world. And in the big scheme of things, you came to get married. You've been planning all this time to get married and you're going to leave a married couple. So if you have a spot on your dress, it's not the end of the world, Inclement weather. You can probably talk a little bit about that, Jalen. I mean, pick a ceremony site that works for you.
Pick a ceremony site that has a backup plan that you're comfortable with, a backup plan that you like, because whether or not you think it's going to happen to you, it may.
Right. Right. So it's good to have options either way, I mean, if you're outside and it rains, have a good backup plan. If it's torrential downpour raining sideways, you almost need a backup to a backup. Right. So, and some places don't offer that, but, it's definitely something you should dig into when you're planning for your ceremony.
Same with the temperatures. 1 degree super cold or really, really hot. Make plans accordingly, whether it's favors. Jennifer, you had a really good
Well, there's a bunch of different ideas that we have. If it's hot outside, you can do fans and you can monogram those, or even waters, bottled waters with your name on it. Another idea, I had a bride who did blankets for all of the guests with hot cocoa because it was going to be cool outside and cold. I love that. I saw the guests faces as they were walking down, and they weren't real happy it was going to be outside. But I think that the blankets and the hot cocoa just made it really special and unique for her wedding.
And I think that brings up a good point too. A lot of guests don't realize the ceremony is going to be outside. So a good idea is to put on the invitation, garden wedding, garden ceremony, whatever. That way they're prepared a little bit.
They can prepare,
But mainly have a facility too that can be prepared for those, those uh-ohs, if you will, or acts of nature. Right. But if you're, if you don't like bugs and you don't like cold or heat or, rain or just, then you should stick to an inside ceremony. It's just my suggestion. Something, but yeah, it's about preparing for the unprepared and how you're going to react, You don't want your guests to think that, they've come to your wedding to celebrate the coming together of two lives and you're in the bathroom, bawling your face off because you're one white flower short, or it drizzled a little bit, or you got a little bit of dirt on your dress. God forbid you went outside in your dress. So, just relax and enjoy it. You've planned for so long, so you got to stop planning that day. Just stop planning.
The planning is
over. And have a good planner, and that will help you too. So
leave that to the planner on the day of.
That's right.
Let go and enjoy yourself.
That's it. That's it.
Because you're going to be
what
married
you've worked very hard towards.
Done. Forget it. I mean, I don't even know why I'm here. Forget it. Here, how about you hold it? I'm done.
Glendale Manor, like totally your one-stop wedding shop.